Hey guys, it is I Talk Marvel here. Welcome back to another video. And today I am starting a new series. If you saw the video that came out at midnight last night, this is going to be called Marvel Monday. So every Monday I will be putting up a video related to Marvel. If there's any news or anything of that such. And for this first video, I'm going to try something a little different. And I'm going to do something called Series versus Series. We've had two MCU shows on Disney Plus. As of me recording this, we have Loki coming up in about a month from now. And we had WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And today, I'm going to battle them off against each other. And I will explain the format right now. So this is how it's going to work. First, we're going to talk about the plot and story, which one I thought was better, the characters overall, the good to bad episodes for each show, so which ones, how many did I think were good, how many did I think were bad, the first act, which for WandaVision was the first 3 episodes, for Falcon and Winter Soldier it was 2, and then the second act, and then the third act, and we're also going to be talking about which I think the first episode of both shows was better, and the finale, as well as my overall score. Now let's get into it. So first off, let's talk about the overall plot and story. Now, one problem I had with Falcon and Winter Soldier is that the progression of it was really weird. They had a storyline that was missing from it. I'm not sure exactly what it was. People said it had like a pandemic storyline. I don't think that was true. It was not confirmed, but there was something definitely missing. They definitely cut a lot from it, and so it felt really weird, and the pacing was pretty bad. WandaVision, on the other hand, progressed in a way that I think each act is different. You have the first 3 episodes, which is kind of like the setup, and basically you have this Wanda world, as what I called it back then, and then the middle of it is like you go back and forth between, you have your Westview world and your outside world, and then the final act is all coming together, essentially. And I think WandaVision's pacing was a lot better, so the point for this one goes to WandaVision. Now let's move on to the characters. For WandaVision, we had Wanda, Vision, Agatha, Monica, Hayward, Billy, Tommy, Pedro, Jimmy Woo, and Darcy Lewis. So those are like the main characters. There's other side ones I know, but they weren't in a lot of episodes, so I didn't include them. In Falcon and Winter Soldier, we have Sam Bucky, Sharon Carter, Zemo, Lamar, John Walker, Carly Morgenthau, and Val. And so, personally, I think that the WandaVision characters were better overall. They had more depth to them, and I know there was 9 episodes, but it mainly focused on WandaVision, and I think each character got their own standout moments, at least for the most part. Falcon and Winter Soldier, still I think the characters were good. Carly Morgenthau, I just didn't connect with a lot. John Walker, I really like, though. He's one of my favorites. And a lot of these characters are good. Val, I hope to see in future Marvel movies, and I know she's going to somehow connect into those. Sharon Carter, it was very different. Like, her character was not the same. She went just rogue badass, which I think those scenes were cool when she was fighting and stuff, but it's very different from her character. And Zemo, I thought, fit very well into the show, and I think his performances were really well, as well as his dancing meme. I mean, who doesn't love that? I mean, come on. And then Sam and Bucky, of course, they're great, but overall, I think I have to give this one to WandaVision. Now our next category is good to bad episode ratio. So I picked 3 episodes from WandaVision, my least favorite of those, and then my least favorite episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was harder for Falcon and Winter Soldier because I had to pick half of them, but I still think it went out pretty well. For WandaVision, I had episode 7, episode 2, and episode 1. And for Falcon and Winter Soldier, I had episode 3, episode 1, and episode 6. Those are my main 3 ones I disliked. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to see which ones I thought were worst overall. And honestly, this one's probably going to go to Falcon and Winter Soldier. Though I think that those episodes were decent, I just think that Falcon and Winter Soldier, the ones that I picked, those ones were a lot better, because I have a lot of critiques with the ones that I picked. The first 2 episodes are on there only because it was kind of confusing, and don't compare it to the other ones. In episode 7, it just didn't feel like the other ones, and it kind of was a letdown. Now, let's move into the next one. Oh, also for the last category, I forgot to mention, but Falcon and Winter Soldier won that one. And yeah, But right now we're going to move into which act do I think was better. So the first 3 episodes of WandaVision was the first act, and for Falcon and Winter Soldier, the first 2 episodes of that were the first act. Overall, I'm going to have to say that Falcon and Winter Soldier ones were better. I think the first 2 episodes were really good, and honestly, it got me really excited for the rest of the show, even though through the middle it got kind of confusing. But honestly, the first 3 episodes of WandaVision were still really good, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And so this one, Falcon and Winter Soldier gets the point once again. Now we're going to be moving to the second act of the show. And for me, WandaVision, the second act, like the middle of the show, episode 4, 5, and 6, that was easily the best part of the show. And that's what, those episodes were just amazing. Falcon and Winter Soldier had episode 3 and 4, which I think episode 4 was pretty good, and episode 3 wasn't that good, but it was still decent. So this one easily goes to WandaVision, because that second act was just amazing. So this point goes to WandaVision. Now in this last category, we have the third act. So for WandaVision, this was episodes 7, 8, and 9. And for Falcon and Winter Soldier, we had episode 5 and 6. Now this one, I think, still goes to WandaVision. Episode 7 was a little bit more grounded than the other episodes. And so I almost considered doing Falcon and Winter Soldier. But then episode 8 was really good because it dealt into the backstory. And it was easily the most emotional episode of this whole show. And honestly, I cried. In episode 9, while I know a lot of people critique it, me as well, because of some reveals, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the show. And I still thought it was a good finale, though. And then for Falcon and Winter Soldier, we had episode 5 and 6. Episode 5, again, was really grounded. Longest episode of the series, I believe. Yes, I'm correct. And I still thought it was good. And then episode 6, the finale, I thought was still pretty good. But overall, I'd have to give this one to WandaVision. And now into this next category, we have the first episode. And so for this one, I'm giving it to Falcon and Winter Soldier. I still thought WandaVision's first episode was really good, but it was just confusing because last thing that happened in the MCU was Spider-Man's name was revealed in the world, and we had a crazy CGI fight and stuff, and we were put into a 1950s sitcom. It was really confusing, but still I thought that episode was decent. And for Falcon and Winter Soldier, we were last seen in a CGI big action fight, and we were first put into a big CGI action fight. So we were used to this. And I still thought it was really good because that was the best Falcon action in the entire show. And also that we've ever seen from him. That helicopter fight was amazing. And also the rest of the episode was pretty good. But that beginning, beautiful. Also, we got to see more from Bucky. I didn't really like that. I know Falcon and Bucky didn't see each other in the first episode, but that was okay. It was more dealt into those characters rather than them being together and, you know, fighting whatever. And so, yeah, that's why Falcon and Winter Soldier gets the first episode being better than WandaVision. Now let's move into the next category. Now we are going to be talking about the finale of each show, and I think Falcon and Winter Soldier, once again, had the better finale. I thought WandaVision was really good and very emotional, but Falcon and Winter Soldier definitely had the better action and the CGI as well, and also had some really cool moments. WandaVision's one was still good, but Falcon and Winter Soldier just nearly takes this one over, and so they get the point for this category. Now we are in the last category, which is my overall score that I gave for each show. Right now, WandaVision has 4 points. Falcon and Winter Soldier has 4 points. They are tied right now. So whichever one wins this one is the one I think was personally better, and it wins the series battle. I gave WandaVision a 92%, and I gave Falcon and Winter Soldier, a drum roll please, 84%. That means that WandaVision has won the series battle, just nearing out Falcon and Winter Soldier with 1 more point, with WandaVision having 5 points and Falcon and Winter Soldier having 4 points. And that's the episode for you right here. Hope you guys are enjoyed, and I'll see you all next Monday. Peace out. Goodbye.